This wasn't peaceful. There were people pushing. I don't know what's going on. It was spicy before. So we got another corner down here. Down there, you can see there's another corner. Yeah, it was getting real spicy for a while, bud. How do we all like my new camera stabilizer, bud? How's it looking? How's my good camera stabilizer? Let me know, bud. $5 at Walmart.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Oh, my good feedback, bud.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Sweet. I was watching my Harrisburg video and I was like, boy, I gotta get a camera stabilizer. I was getting sick watching the replay, so. But yeah, as far as I know, guys, so just a little bit of breaking news that I just got I'm familiar with the person that's in the standoff. I just know of him. I'm pretty sure that everything is under control. I called dispatch. I called Northumberland County Dispatch. And from the calls, it seems like the standoff is over and everything's under control. So I just wanted to let everybody know that everything is under control as far as I know, but that's not confirmed because I'm obviously not in Cole Township. Let's go check out the dog. There's a puppy over here. Let's go check out the dog. Let's make sure you're staying cool. Yeah, hey buddy, how you doing? Yeah, Bott it is, right?
I want to say thanks for a little bit of inspiration for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm Will with Here and There Media. Just a small little channel. I like.
Yeah, hey, I mean, honestly, man, the reason I got started is I got stuck in an armed standoff. Yeah. And I was just on Facebook, and I was like, crap, I was just like in my town, and somebody like right there was like, and I'm sitting in my car, so I went live, and then everybody's like, dude, you're better. Yeah, people were like, you're better than the news, and I was like, so I just start listening to the scanner, and then if there was a fire or an accident, I just go there.
That's super cool.
And then it became, I went to the Philly protest, and then it turned into a riot, and then that got me about 10,000 followers in one video, and I was like, so this is it, it's the live events, man, that's what people want to see. Court for 3 hours later. They don't want pictures for 3 hours later. They want to see what's going on.
It's also the truth about it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't edit the live shit.
Yeah, you can't.
What's there is there.
Where are you?
My own news company.
Oh, I know Emma. She works for you, right, Emma?
No, I'm an independent. I don't have any. I work by myself.
Oh, but she works for them.
Oh,
too.
she works for North Central. Oh, yeah, North Central's. I'm partners with them. Yeah, they're good.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're great people. They are.
Whatever, if you do anything, I'd love to. We try and help amplify what people are doing. So.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you with
in their media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Central PA, Mount Pleasant Mills, actually.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm so happy to see more independent media. That's great. And you have some good coverage. I'm with the Hub for Progress.
Yeah, I'm based out of Central PA. I'll make sure I hit you up and I got your card. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, take care, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that very much. Like I said, that I was an inspiration for him to do. Yo, sick outfits. Sick outfits. Best outfits of the day so far. What, the shorts? They're lacrosse things. They're Salvation Army. I got both these at the Salvation Army. Hey, that guy just said I was an inspiration for him doing independent media. It's like, that's pretty cool, man.
We want peace and love. We want peace and love. We want peace and love. We want peace and love.
Over! We'll go check down. We're gonna go check down the other street down here. But here we're right in the smack dab middle center of Pennsylvania. Let me know where you're checking in from. I know we got people from all over the country and world that check us out, but we're gonna go to this. We got another get another shot of this corner down here just to break it up a little bit, get away from. Oh, this is a pretty hot corner down here. Looks like this is a hot corner, as they call it. But yeah, puppy. But yeah, if the live stream cuts again, it's because it's too hot. And I'll go back and do like maybe one more video, just so you guys know. But I don't know how long. Try to stay in the shade so my phone doesn't get. Oh, Bott! It's another hot corner in Mifflinburg, bud. Ah, there's another hot corner down here, bud. We'll all go down and then we'll walk back. It's good exercise, bud. How we doing? This looks like somebody smoking exhaust on protesters, but Jesus Christ, man. People are so ridiculous. I like your purple dress. Alright, but we're gonna turn around and head back to the 3rd Street, but my good walk through Mifflinburg, but no fascist. No, Andrew, that's just the other blocks, but it's still spicy up at the main intersection. But I mean, I'm only gonna stay here till maybe about 3:30. I got dinner with the family, but enjoy as much time as you can with your family. So I won't be here much longer. But again, let me know how you're liking the new stabilizer camera. I think it's working pretty good right now. Yeah, if you can, please go to Hobart Live. I'll send you 2 stickers to your house. They're Hobart News stickers. So yeah, so we'll have to decide then once if we get unbanned from Facebook or if we get like the restrictions come off. Do we change back to Hobart News? I don't know, bud. I don't know. That'll be the debate for in 3 months. Well, like I said, a little bit of breaking news. I'll report it after I get off this video. The standoff in Cole Township, I believe, is over. It's not confirmed, but that's what Northumberland County Dispatch was kind of telling me. Hobart! Sorry.
Yeah, you're okay.
All right, guys, we're heading back to the Spice. But yeah, please like, share this video, but we'll upload everything to YouTube as soon as I get home. And we'll premiere that stuff. We'll premiere it. All fancy. I love how everybody says every time that there's a protest, no matter if it's Black Lives Matter, LGBT, the Assemble for Freedom, which was like basically kind of like a Trump rally, the first comment is, these people need to get a job. Like, listen, people could still have a job and protest on a Sunday. Like, they're only here for 2 hours. Like, why does everybody think that? This is the first thing. As soon as I went to the Capitol, they were like, oh, I bet all these Trumpers don't have jobs. And then as soon as I started to stream anywhere else, it's like, I bet these people don't have jobs. Like, I'm sure that these people have jobs, or maybe they lost their job because of the pandemic, but I don't know. It's just so funny how that's like this, whether it's conservative, liberal, neoliberal, Democrat, Republican, the people that disagree with protest, no matter what the protest is, that's always their first move. Do you don't have jobs? Guys, stay on a hot Jimmy sidewalk, bud. He said, stay on a hot sidewalk, bud.
Now y'all say something.
We're here at Spice Central, Mifflinburg, PA. A lot of spice going on here. I'm gonna go into the shade here for a little bit, by so my phone cools down.
Did the other corners kind of empty out?
What's that? No, there's still people there. Maybe not as much as here, but yeah, down that way.
I looked and didn't see, and I was
Yeah.
kind of drifting here. That's where the action was.
Yeah. I was on the other side of the street for that. Yeah. Well, at least he's gone and it's over with. That's really,
Yeah, I'm surprised he left.
yeah. Okay, I was at that one too. Well, whatever for this group or whatever. It was like 2 weeks ago or something.
Somewhere it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was a guy. He came up in his car with his dog, and then he stood by his car, not in the car. And like everybody was coming over.
Yeah, and trying to.
He was getting a lot of FaceTime.
Yeah.
With cameras, and then he left.
Yeah.
And this time his flag just kind of.
Yeah.
He also has a big mouth in his face.
Yeah.
Talk to him, Graham. Talk about it. Talk to him.
I think he did, Alicia. I saw it come through. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, let us know where you're checking in from. We're just going to go from shade to shade so that we can keep filming here if anything spicy happens. But we got to stay in the shade or my... Hey, boy! Get into the shade.
We love you, baby. We love you. We love you.
Yeah, she asked me to. You don't have to. Depends on what kind of vehicle.
Peace and love.
I'm gonna drive down and check out the other intersection.
Alicia, thanks so much for the donation. Yeah, if you can go to wholebottlive.com and you can support independent news, but... You're welcome, Derek. It is hot, I'll give you that. But I'm standing in the shade right now, and it's not too bad. But I want to stay in the shade or my phone's gonna...
Everybody, please take 1 foot back from where you're standing now, then 1 step back
Lee, do they have visors for your phone? Because I should get that. That would be. Lee, how's the camera look? The steady camera, is it better than what it normally is? Thank you so much, Home Comfort Situation, for your donation. Whoever just donated, if you would like a free t-shirt as well, I will send you a t-shirt. I have medium, extra large, and larges. Whatever I just said, it was like Home Concrete Solutions, whatever I just said. That donation gets you a t-shirt. So if you want, you could send me a message and I'll send you a t-shirt. Lonnie, I hope that's a good thing. I've never heard that saying, so. But yes, I guess I'm assuming that means it's steady. I do know who was involved in it, but I'm not releasing the name. There's just no point. Once you know what's going on or whatever's going on, it's just like there's no point in embarrassing the person to release their identity when it doesn't need to be released. It was somebody that's obviously having issues, you know. So I usually let the news networks, that like Daily Item, News Item, I let them release the names, and then I'll just share the articles. But I don't want to release his name before like what actually happened comes out, so people don't judge him. I don't know them. I know their brother, if that makes sense. So, I'm friends with his brother, that's all. But even if I wasn't friends with his brother, I wouldn't release his name either. I don't ever release names. That's never my thing. I just always feel like that's a weird thing. Like, I was at a car accident not too long ago, and they were taking a lady out of the car, and I just put the camera down. I mean, it's just like, that kind of stuff is like, you don't need to see that or know who it is. Here we go. Hot Jimmy. It's about to get spicy, bud. Spice it up, bud. Rip it. That's it? All that build up for that?
If he tried to burn it or drop the motor out of it.
His good 1996 Dodge Jimmy, bud. His GMC Jimmy, bud. Sorry. No, there's literally just no reason to release people's names ever, even if it wasn't a friend. I just don't feel like it's necessary. What's going on, and then, you know what I mean, just be like, hey, like, avoid this area, or hey, like, there's a standoff in Cole Township. You know, the names and all that kind of stuff is kind of secondary. So we got my knights at a round table are here. That's my good horn, bud.
We want peace and love. 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 We want peace and love.
But yeah, guys, please like, share this video, let people know what's going on in rural Pennsylvania. This is a Pride event, I believe. You're smart staying in the shade. My phone keeps overheating, I have to stay in it. Connie, just to counterpoint what you're saying, I understand that because a lot of people do that. They'll say like anti-Trump things here. But when I was at the Assemble for Freedom rally, there was a bunch of people with Trump flags. So, I mean, I feel like it just gets tied in, and it's some people, but not all people. So I think that's a gross overgeneralization because I'm here and I'm not a Democrat, but I'm just covering it. But I think you understand what I mean. Like the Assemble for Freedom in Harrisburg, I mean, that was like the majority of those people were Trump supporters. And that was supposed to be an assembly for freedom and right to bear arms. It had nothing to do with Trump. And there was a bunch of people with Trump stuff there. So, I mean, it comes with the territory is basically my argument. And you can't take that stuff away. The president's going to get targeted or he's going to get supported. That's just the way it is. Yeah, the standoff is over. So, yeah, as far as I know. Hey, Lou, I got your message. I'll definitely... See, that's what I'm saying. You want to say that, okay, here's a Trump thing. That is technically a little more conservative. You're going to see a bunch of Trump stuff. So, I mean, I don't understand. Your statement is a gross overgeneralization. I know that you're a stark conservative, but you should maybe take a step back, take a step back. You got to understand what's going on in a full spectrum. That's why I'm here. Yeah, Lou, I got you for sure, my friend. I appreciate you. But I'm just saying, Connie, you just said this is just an arm of the Democratic, like, that's just a gross overgeneralization. Yes, there's gays that support Trump and there's gays that don't support Trump. So you're saying just because, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. To me, that's a gross overgeneralization. You can't, everybody wants to put things in boxes and categories and say things are black and white, but they're not. Everything is gray, shades of gray. The whole world is shades of gray. Right and wrong, all that stuff is. Some people believe in the Bible, some people don't. Gray area. Every individual person has their own beliefs. There could be somebody here protesting this stuff that's going to go vote for Trump. You don't know that. Yeah, exactly, Andy. That's what I mean. So if you want to say, Connie, you want to say that for this rally, then the reopen PA rallies were basically just a Trump rally. So I mean, it's the same thing. So if you want to say that, then you have to say then all conservative things are just Trump rallies. Which I would gladly go to. I like the Assemble for Freedom. I would go to that, but I'm not technically a Trump supporter. I'm an independent supporter. So it's just. I just think people, when they see people that disagree with them, they want to immediately condemn them instead of listening to them, or just lump them in a category so it's easy to condemn them. Well, I'm Republican, and all these people are Democrats, so they have nothing to say. Like, that's not the way this works, man. This is America. And that's all my only point. Yeah, but the organizations that are conservative do the same thing. So it's all tied in together. I mean, I get your point. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Black Lives Matter movement doesn't have conservatives in it. I get it. Just like I said, it's just not good to overgeneralize people because you disagree with them. So it makes it easier to disagree with them. You should make it harder to disagree by opening up and looking at all things instead of just condemning stuff. That's all. That's how you become more well informed. Talk to these people. See what their views are. Talk to Trump people. Talk to all different types of people. Everybody deserves the coverage. Everybody deserves the right. And you don't just need to immediately dismiss somebody because they have a different view than you. See, look, there's two people right here with differing views talking to each other. One guy's holding a Bible and the other guy's holding a pride flag, you know? So maybe they'll come to some common ground, man. That's what it's all about. How you doing, brother? Good. Yeah. My phone already overheated once, so I'm like staying in the shade. Smoking cigs with the cops, bud. Hey, Lori McKibb. Oh yeah, Connie. I just happened to see your comment. I don't mean to. I'm not like singling you out or anything. I just saw your comment. That's just my commentary. That's just my view on it. It's just, you know what I mean. I get it, but it's just, you know. I just always like to not dismiss people initially, and then talk to them, and then if you find out, and then if they're stupid, then yeah. I mean, then we have a different discussion. But you know what I mean. There's a lot of intelligent people that have differing views that might be a Democrat. So there's intelligent people that are conservatives, man. It's just, there's intelligent people that are independents, man. So it's just like, part of the reasons I do this video is I just want people to just talk to each other, man. I mean, we had a little bit of scuffle earlier, but now everybody's getting okay. Like, we want America to be better, and we just want America to be better, and we want to be more love and all that kind of good stuff. So, trying to promote that. No SWAT teams, but we'll get back to the funny stuff. But it was getting spicy earlier, bud. So I don't even understand what happened, because it was like I think it was two conservative people fighting. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. It was very confusing. But I caught the end of it. It's on my one video. Yeah, no. I would say as far as the research into the organizations are always going to be corrupt in some way, whether it's any group. But I always say, look at the individual people in the movement, because their intentions are good, and you know what I mean? Most of them anyways, but at least talk to them to see if their intentions are good. You know what I mean? Oh, bud, my go Joe Jorgensen, bud. Let's go give him some love. There it is right there, bud. August 1st, I'll be going to her rally. She's coming to PA, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there covering her. All 3 days, man, all 3 days. Go JoJo. Yeah. My good JoJo Jorgensen, bud. If you're wondering, I'll be covering JoJo Jorgensen August 1st through 3rd. She'll be going through all through PA, so I'll be following her every day for 3 days straight, I believe, but at least one day. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Yeah, I was at Sunbury and Danville, I think. Yeah. You always have the good soundtrack choices. Wait, where did we march? You were playing all the music. I remember that.
I was playing and she was just holding.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, whatever the soundtrack was.
Yeah.
That was Sunbury. Okay. Yeah. Keep letting me know what's going on. I'll keep covering you guys. Yep. I am sorry. No justice, no peace. Yeah, I know. After hearing all these chants, I start saying stuff. No mustard, no cheese. Let's give this guy some love. My good JoJo, my independent candidate's right here. There he is. Gotta give love to the independent candidates. I hear about Biden and Trump enough. Yeah, no mustard, no cheese. That was one I heard before. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, because contagious is not a sin. It's not a disease and it's when you're employing.
Hey, buddy! What's up, brother? We got our fellow North Central PA right here, bud. Look, hey, oh. How you doing? How you doing?
I encourage you to take time to think God loves you. God loves everyone.
Sorry. Yeah, Andy, I've noticed the Portland thing, man. They do the drum beat every night, and it's kind of funny too because I'll be sitting there and then all of a sudden like my shoulders are start shaking like I'm dancing with the beat. It's so funny because like you're just watching it and you just like there's just like 50 people drumming while they're all just, and then all of a sudden you just hear boom, 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 and then everybody pulls out their umbrellas and then everyone starts getting tear gassed. It's like, dude, it is so ridiculous there. But by Eastern time, 12:30 a.m. Eastern time, we'll probably get a live feed from Portland going. We've done that the last 2 nights. It's absolute insanity there if you don't know. Full marching bands, dude, that's ridiculous. But like I said, we'll probably do about 15 more minutes here, and I'm gonna 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go spend some time with my family, have some day. But I wanted to make sure I get this covered for everybody. Please like, share this video. I'll upload all my videos today as soon as I get home. Maybe about 6 o'clock. We'll see everything. Yeah, I would have to say the crowd has grown a lot since I got here. And it's also, too, I'm only covering one street. This is on 4 different streets. But I believe this is the biggest one. Yeah, I've noticed that, yeah, like when I went to the Assemble for Freedom, that was more of a Trump conservative. Not many people wore masks. Here, everybody's wearing masks for the most part. I'd say at least 85, 90%. Maybe even 100, I don't know, I'm not going to say 100, but I would say most people are wearing masks. So I've noticed that. That's not a political stab in any way, it's just an observation. But it looks like we got some spiciness developing over here, so I'm going to go check it out. Woo! Oh, but. Jimmy's still drumming. Jimmy's still going for the drums, bud. Yeah, the amount of people here has definitely grown since You're welcome, Bill. Thanks for tuning in. It's hot, but it's a hot Jimmy. I'll give you that, bud. Andy, how did Harrisburg go? Did everything get rained out at the rally, or what happened? Yo, bud, if you want to go to the Moose, bud. You want a bowl? Go to the Blue Moose, bud, just so you know.
Peace and love! We want peace and love! We want peace and love!
You see that flag in the back? Is that it?
Okay, good. Please like, share this video. If you can go to hopelive.com and support
We want peace and love!
independent news. Getting sweaty, guys.
We want peace and love! We want peace and love! We want peace and love! We want peace and love!
Yeah, the big city protests are insane. I haven't been to a small town protest that was like a problem. I mean, they had that. Oh, our Bible guys are leaving, but I haven't been to a small town protest where there was a problem. That was the biggest problem today. 2 people shoving. I don't know what happened, but yeah. But I went to Philly, and the first protest I covered was like unbelievably peaceful, and there was like 30,000 people walking through the streets, and it was all peaceful. And then somebody called me and was like, "Yo, they're burning cop cars at City Hall," and then all hell broke loose. So that was the story of Philly. Was not good. I was thinking, we want peace and fudge. We want a piece of fudge. We want a piece and fudge. We want a piece of fudge. Damn, Wisconsin, you're at 58 right now? That's cold as hell. It's like 96 here right now. I'm jealous of you guys right now. I wish it was 60 degrees. I love you guys, but you guys are the best. You just give me stuff to do, and you just keep me entertained, and you send and you donate. I mean, you guys are amazing, honestly. I love like debating with people, like just like when I was talking to Connie. Like, I love doing that stuff. I love talking to people. I want people to not change their views, but at least understand the other side, because we're never going to agree on everything. But we can agree on some things, that like we deserve certain rights, and I'm all for supporting everybody to have their own rights, no matter what color you are, all that kind of stuff. So I'm all about that. Peace and love and all that kind of stuff. I'm a hippie at heart, so I'm a softie. You know how it is. But then there's a lot of stuff that I tend to lean conservative on, like government intervention, and I'm very pro-gun. I don't like Joe Biden. Honestly. Lee, I would have to agree. I think we can agree that OIP has the best pizza in Shamokin. That's definitely true. Everybody says James's, but I say to James's. Everybody loves James's. I'm just not a huge fan. Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble for that. There's got to be a Shamokin person on here that's gonna be so mad. Oh, Gleyber Torres just hit a home run for the Yankees. I got him on my fantasy team. That's good stuff, bud. I got stuck in a conga line bug, but I'm just going with it. Yeah, it's a good shot. Hey, that was the most fun I had all day. So thank you for that. Take your break. It's a hot one. Yeah, of course I'm dancing, but why wouldn't I be? I'm a musician, but as soon as I hear a drum, my ass starts shaking. When people chant, my ass shakes. My hip shake. When people are like, this is what democracy looks like. And I start shaking my shoulder. Like, I can't help it, man. If I hear anything that's a beat, I'm just like in it.
We want peace and love.
Peace and love.
We want peace and love. We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
We want peace and love.
How you doing, my man? I'm probably gonna head out of here soon.
All right, brother. I
When's
appreciate
the next one?
you. Next Sunday, 3 to 7 in Williamsburg. I'll
Okay.
send you the flyer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely send me the flyer. Because I'm following JoJo Jorgensen August 1st through 3rd, and I think that's over the weekend. So I'll pick a day and go see her, and then make sure I come over for you. So Sunday in Williamsport.
Yep, Sunday, Williamsburg, 3 to
All right.
7.
All right. Well, you guys heard it. Sunday at 3 Williamsport. I'll be covering more of this then. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to head home to eat dinner. I'll see you guys. Thanks for all the support.